Now, are you a rusher, or are you a dragger, or are you gonna be on my fucking time?
I'm gonna be on your time.
What does that say?
Quarter note equals 215.
Count me at 215.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus
1, 2,
fucking Christ! I didn't know they allowed retards into Schaefer. Am I to understand that you cannot read tempo? Can you even fucking read music? What is that?
8th note.
Yes, what is that?
Dotted 16th note.
Sight read measure 101. What are you, in a fucking a cappella group? Play the goddamn kit! Stop! Now answer my question. Were you rushing or were you dragging? Answer!
Rushing.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
I'm upset.
Louder!
I'm upset.
Louder!
I'm upset.
You are a worthless, friendless, faggot-lipped little piece of shit whose mommy left daddy when she figured out he wasn't Eugene O'Neill, and who is now weeping and slobbering all over my drum set like a fucking 9-year-old girl. So for the final father-fucking time, say it louder!
I'm upset.
They said, E.T., man, I'm tired, E.T. I'm tired, E.T. I put in the work, E.T. I'm not seeing the results, E.T. I'm ready to give up, E. I'm ready to give in. E, come on, E. I did what you told me to do. I read the book you told me to read. I put in the hours you told me to put in. E, I'm doing it, and I'm not seeing anything. Listen to me closely. Listen to me closely. When you get to the point where enough is enough, when you get to the point where it hurt real bad, when you get to the point you can't take it no more, when you get to that point, I'm telling you, I can't explain it to you. But doors start opening, opportunities start happening. But what you cannot do is you cannot quit doing the process. You cannot give up because it ain't what you see. You cannot give up. What you gotta do is, you heard it, you read it. I sent it out on Twitter. I told you.
Start practicing harder, Neiman.
Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. That's the difference between the greats. That's what separates them. When they don't have no more.
But you can't blame any setback on anything but yourself. Why? Because the only time you lose is when you give up.
But is there a line? You know, maybe you go too far and you discourage the next Charlie Parker from ever becoming Charlie Parker.
No, man, no. Because the next Charlie Parker would never be discouraged.
There are too many ways for you to be successful. Stop worrying about the how and just do what you need to do every day of your life. If you want to be a writer, then write. If you want to travel, then buy a goddamn plane ticket.
Oh, my dear God. Are you one of those single-tier people? Do I look like a double fucking rainbow to you? You must be upset. Are you upset? No, so you just don't give a shit about any of this?
I do give a shit about this.
Are you upset? Yes or fucking no?
When it's over, when they're tired, when they're frustrated, when they're ready to give up, when they spent their last dime, that's when they get started. Are you hearing me? It's when you have nothing left. It's when you depleted all your money, when all your energy gone, when you have nothing left. That's when it's showtime. When you find the way out of no way. When you find breath that you don't have. When you find energy that did not exist. When you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way.
Primarily say, I'm the person responsible. And I will learn the necessary skills so that I can help people learn their skills. If I need lots of people to do certain things to build my organization, that is what I must have. But I've got to be the final backstop. I've got to be the final one that people can rely on. So that if this is missed and this is missed, I can catch up, I can fill the gap, I can do the job.
Get as far away from average and average thing, average events, average experiences, average people as possible. It's time to commit to excellence.
I want you to chant it out. This is it. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. 1, 2, 3.
Be phenomenal, be forgotten.
1, 2, 3.
Be phenomenal, be forgotten.
Last time. 1, 2, 3.
Be phenomenal, be forgotten.
That's my time, guys.
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of a sheep.
Our words are, hear me roar.
Your mother's dead. Before long I'll be dead. And you, and your brother, and your sister, and all of her children. All of us dead, all of us rotting in the ground. It's the family name that lives on. It's all that lives on. Not your personal glory, not your honor, but family. Do you understand? And every day that he remains a prisoner, the less our name commands respect.
So the lion does concern himself with the opinions.
No, that's not an opinion, it's a fact. If another house can seize one of our own and hold him captive with impunity, we are no longer a house to be feared.
You watch those nature documentaries on the cable?
Yeah.
You see the one about lions?
Yeah.
Look at this lion. He's the king of the jungle. Huge mane out there. He's laying down under a tree in the middle of Africa. He's so big. He's so hot. Until one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is. It's too late to be scared. It's time to kill. I'm going to the other room. You come out when you're ready.
You're going to say something clever? Go on, say something clever.
Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. You just like to put the pads on. You love when it's showtime. Everybody in the car, you're like, hey. The worst thing in the world is not growing up in poverty. The
The worst thing in the world is growing up in poverty and coming here and get worshiped and not taking advantage of this, and you gotta go back to the hood. That's the worst thing that could ever happen to a bro. Traveling and being in hotels and seeing the world and eating like you eating and not taking advantage of this and getting kicked out and going back home to the hood, being somebody that they talk about because you were sweet for 4 years. You better not lose this. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Your grandma counting on you to do the right thing. Your mama counting on you. Your cousins, your brothers and sisters are counting on you to cash in on this opportunity. Everybody want to be a beast. And church, time to do what beasts do. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody got tattoos of lions. Lions all on their Twitter face. Everybody got the lion thing now. They tweet now. Roar.
You're blessed with abilities that few men possess. You're blessed to belong to the most powerful family in the kingdoms. And you're still blessed with youth. And what have you done with these blessings? Served as a glorified bodyguard for 2 kings. One a madman, the other a drunk. The future of our family will be determined in these next few months. We could establish a dynasty that will last 1,000 years. Or we could collapse into nothing, as the Targaryens did. I need you to become the man you were always meant to be. Not next year, not tomorrow. Now.
United States marinate on that. They got us in here in the way locker room. We've been staying over there. Chicken. We're moving. Let's go. Y'all better be ready to play. Let's go, baby. We in B-Town ever since we came out here. Sweet for radio, man. We play for this. This our country. This our sport. Man, I'm on my dog, man. We're ready to play. I'm gonna go out there and bust them. I'm gonna bust them, talk and bust them more. And then after that, I'm gonna bust them again. You don't keep getting up. They don't keep knocking me down. And I'm gonna get back out. So we're ready to play, man. I die for my country. I die for all y'all. I die for my family. All the men who watch me.
Hey, it's a man's game tonight now, you know that. It's a man's game tonight. Here we come. It's a man's game now. Put your hands on them and let's play. Put your hands on them and let's play. Let's see if they can play physical football today. Let's see if they can run without nobody touching them. You know what I'm talking about? Let's become great. You know how we do our thing. It's gonna be a football game tonight now. No doubt. It's gonna be a football game. Okay. All right, let's go, baby. What time is it? Time to sit down. Don't sit down. Don't sit down. What time is it? Time to sit down. What time is it? Follow me. Follow me. Hop on this man. Last week was a real Bronco. They think that 6 weeks of dominant football and here we is. Let's go out and do what we gotta do. This is the house. This is the house. This is the house. Take it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Take it. See you! See us! You see us! Let's be special! Let's be strong! Let's build greatness from the top! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, let's go! Get in here! Get in here right now! Get in here! Hey, we got 30 minutes for the rest of our lives! 30 minutes for the rest of our lives!
That's our bad in the first half. It ain't happening. We get the ball. I promise you one thing. We're gonna hit somebody. We're taking downfield for a touchdown. I guarantee you that. Guarantee. Look at me. Look at me. Let's go. We got 30 minutes. Let's go. For the rest of our lives. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
That's what we gonna do all freaking day and every day. Give me what you got. Domination, snot bubbles, crazy eyes, whatever.
We all have things that we're believing for, dreams that we want to accomplish, problems we're hoping will turn around. Maybe it's to see our family restored, to lose some weight, to break an addiction, to start our own business. But sometimes as it goes on month after month, even year after year, and we don't see anything changing, it's easy to get discouraged and think, it's never gonna happen. This is as good as it gets. I'll just learn to live with it. We all go through disappointments, setbacks, loss. Pain is a part of life. It's easy to get discouraged, even bitter. Think, why is this happening to me? Sometimes we look at pieces in our lives that don't make sense. The key is what we do in our times of pain. Pain will change us. Heartache, loss, disappointments, they don't leave us the same. Every painful time, even though you don't like it, it's developing something in you that can only be developed in the tough times. Eventually, that will pass. You'll get through it, but you will be different. In those tough times, when you're uncomfortable, going through a loss, dealing with an illness, you could easily let it overwhelm you. Now, how the pain changes you is up to you. You can come out bitter, or you can come out better. You can come out defeated, giving up on your dreams, or you can come out with a new passion, a new fire, excited about the new opportunities in front of you. I may not like it, but I'm not a whiner, I'm a warrior. I know I can handle this. Don't complain about the pain. Without the pain, we couldn't reach the fullness of our destinies. Sometimes we bring pain on ourselves. We make poor choices, get in a relationship we know is not good, or maybe get over our head in our spending. Now it's painful. We're having to deal with the consequences. All of us experience pain. My challenge, don't just go through it, grow through it. That difficulty is an opportunity to get stronger, to develop character, to gain new competence. Anybody can give up. Anybody can let it overwhelm you. But you know what that's doing? Wasting your pain. That pain is not there to stop you. It's there to prepare you, to increase you, to develop you. Difficulties are a part of life. Now quit telling yourself you can't take it. You're not weak. You are well able. Eventually the pain will pass. You'll give birth to new strength. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And there will always be forces trying to convince us to settle where we are. Life has a way of pushing our dreams down. They can become buried under discouragement, buried under past mistakes. There are dreams buried under divorce, buried under low self-esteem. It's easy to settle for mediocrity even though we have all this potential buried on the inside. What are you remembering? The hurt, the pain, what didn't work out? Turn it around and remember your dream. Have you allowed any dreams to get buried in you? At one time, you believed you could do something great. You believed you could lead the company in sales. You believed you could break that addiction. And it's been a long time. Had some bad breaks. Wasn't all your fault. You could easily settle where you are. Nobody would fault you. The enemy would love to deceive you into burying your dream, thinking that it's never going to work out. Don't believe those lies. It's not too late to become all that you were created to be. Every time you remember your dream, you're removing some dirt. You're digging it back out. The true mark of a champion is even though some dirt gets thrown on your dream, instead of letting it get buried, you keep shaking it off. You keep moving forward. You wouldn't be having that opposition if you didn't have something great in you. If your dream wasn't alive and on track, right on schedule to come to pass, you wouldn't have so many things coming against you. That dream is still alive. You may have tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. Didn't work out. Nobody was there to help you. Go back and try again. This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you. Can I tell you, your dream is not dead. It's just not in season. Your time is coming. Promotion is coming. Good breaks are coming. Promises you've been standing on. Dreams you've been praying about. Lack is not your destiny. Constantly struggling, barely getting by is not the end of your story. These light afflictions are for a moment. The adversity is temporary. The glory is eternal. There are some dreams shut up in you. Like fire, you're going to feel your destiny calling out. May not have happened the first time. The loan didn't go through. You didn't get chosen for the part. The medical report wasn't good. That's okay. It's still in you. This is your time. This is your moment. Shake off the doubt. Shake off the negativity. You're at the right place. You're at the right time. Now all you've got to do is get in the right frame of mind. Lord, I believe this is my year to get healthy and whole. This is my year to meet the people of my dreams. This is my year to go further in my career, to step into a new level of my destiny. This is my year to accomplish dreams, to break free from this depression. This is my year to meet the right people. This is my year to get healthy and whole. This is your year to see double. This is your year for vindication, for restoration, for new beginnings. Now get your mind going in the right direction.
What if things don't end up like they're supposed to? What if this work, this energy I've invested doesn't pay off? What if I stay average? What if my story was never meant to be unique? What if I try and I fail? What if my friends stop calling? What if I let my family down? What if people don't like what I have to say? What if my idea is a little too out there? What if I'm pushing things too far, too quickly? What if the worst possible scenario happens? What if I lose everything? What if success is for someone else? What if I'm meant to work, to pay bills, and to sleep? What if the starting role is just too much for me? What if I was a born follower? What if I never find happiness? What if I don't choose the right path? What if I get lost? What if I can never be as good as the person standing next to me? What if a life of meaning will always be something I'll have to stare up at, wishing, dreaming? Or what if I just change the way I look at the world? What if today is just the beginning? What if I decide who I'm going to be and become it? What if my actions can create a ripple effect that will transcend space and time? What if impossible isn't fact? What if it's opinion? And what if I don't buy it? What if this new world means that existence starts with me? What if I can be the one people look up to? What if my past got me here but has no effect on where I can go? What if every single day is a fresh start? What if I can be the one who defies the odds? What if my dreams become the standard? What if my ideas change how people see reality? What if the term difficult is nothing more than a cop-out? What if my doubters ignite the flame that is my success? What if my fear of mediocrity overcomes my fear of the unknown? What if second place is no longer an option? What if I make the choice to live every second of my life like it's a miracle? And what if that's exactly what every second is? What if it's time to start living like it? To start thinking like it? To never sell myself short? What if nothing good happens until I believe it? What if I stopped wasting my time trying to convince others? Because I am the only one who must be convinced.
If you put as much time into working on winning as you put into thinking about losing, you'd already be a champion. But this is our moment, gentlemen. This right here is our moment, guys. Y'all got to think about that just for a minute, man. This right here, this moment right here, this is our moment to where we make our greatest life a reality. Right here, right now. It all starts in our mind. We've gone through this fight before. We've role-played this fight before, gentlemen. This is our moment right here. We're facing greatness right now. But some of y'all are scared. I understand though. Some of y'all got a little fear built up, man. Y'all think I don't know, but understand this. I look at you all week after week after week after week. And y'all used to come in here excited. Y'all used to come in here asking questions, raising your hands, enthusiastic about what you're trying to achieve. You role playing back and forth. And now all of a sudden you coming in here and you biting your fingernails a little more. Y'all holding your chin in your hand a little more. Why is that? I know why. Because see, last April is now this April. We're in it now. See, 30 days from now used to be last May. Right. Some of y'all is short. Some of y'all getting ready to get out. Some of y'all getting ready to touch down. Some of y'all is 5 days, 10 days, 30 days, 45, 90 days short. And some of y'all is getting ready to face the challenge of your life and you don't think you're ready for it. But I'm here to tell you, gentlemen, you're prepared. This is your moment right here, right now. You got to fall back on everything that you've learned, everything that you've prepared with, every practice that we've put in. You're prepared for this right now. It's just the greatness that you've never seen before. Some of your lives, you can't imagine that you could ever dream like this. And you still, somewhere deep down inside, are doubting yourself. But remember, gentlemen, that's the old you gonna fight. That old you is not ready to give up. That old you is ready to say, you are all that you are right now. Don't try nothing different. Just do what you've been doing. That's what it's gonna fight with. And guess what? It's not gonna come easy. I told y'all it's gonna be the greatest fight that you've ever had in your life. But you're prepared for it, gentlemen. I'm telling y'all are prepared for it. You done put in your practice. You done put in your preparation. You got your GED. You got your certifications. You got your job preparedness training. You've been going back and forth. You've got sheet after sheet after sheet after sheet.
of your success principles that you need to make your life everything that you want it to be. You're prepared for it, gentlemen. I promise you, I'm preparing you for greatness. I don't come in here having y'all practice for Pop Warner. I don't come in here ready to have you all practice and play against some high school team or some college team. I'm preparing you all week after week to face down Ray Lewis. That's right, the old you that you're gonna face soon as you get out that gate that's gonna try to knock your block off, that's gonna try to knock the wind out of you, is like Ray Lewis. One of the most menacing and the most devastating defensive players to ever play in the league. I'm preparing you to fight greatness. I'm not preparing you for nothing weak, gentlemen. That's why I come in here enthusiastic every week. And that's why I have you right until your hands hurt. And that's why I hold you accountable week after week after week. Because guess what? That old you is not going to take no for an answer. You got to knock his block off. You got to sit him dead on his behind. You got to run straight through him. That's what I prepare you for every week. You don't prepare for victory by practicing to go around Ray Lewis. You prepare for victory by practicing to go through Ray Lewis. Anybody that's new in here, I want you to understand one thing. Every week, I'm preparing you not to go around your challenges. I'm preparing you to go through them. In this moment, right here, right now, gentlemen, this is where you get in the face of greatness. And you sit up here and you tell yourself, nose to nose, that this moment, right here, right now, I will not lose. Not today, not next week, not next month, not next year. Guess what, baby? We getting victories over and over and over and over. We gonna make dynasties out of our life, baby. We not losing. This is our moment right here, right now. You gotta understand. I remember, God rest his soul, Joe Frazier once said, you don't prepare to be great until you fight greatness. Some of y'all can't get out here and get the best things that you want out of life going after the weakest things, going after stuff that's worthless. You got to go after the greatest things that you could ever think of. Joe Frazier said, look, I'm not preparing for the second best in the world or the third best in the world. I want Ali. You got to prepare for greatness. You go to the top. We don't prepare for this thing by looking at the bottom of the mountain. We prepare for this thing by looking at the summit. Goliath fell and lost his head because of a boy, a sling, and a smooth rock. He had know-how and he had the desire to win. Gentlemen, I know it's tough and some of y'all are scared, but y'all prepared for this, gentlemen. Y'all are prepared for this challenge. I know we're going through hell right now, but it's not about going through hell. It's how you come out the other side that shows what type of man you are. Some of y'all got grit. Some of y'all got tenacity. Some of y'all got everything that nobody in this world would ever thought you had. But guess what? I know. And I know you're ready to go outside this fence and give it everything you got. But y'all got to do me one favor. One thing, gentlemen. Don't quit. Don't quit on yourself and don't quit on me. I'm telling you, I don't care what you're going through right now. Don't give up. I don't care how dark, how bad, how hopeless you feel your life is right now. Don't quit. We don't have no quit in us. We're cut from a different pedigree, gentlemen. We ready for this. Don't you quit. Don't you give up. I don't care if you've been writing people and you haven't had a correspondence back yet. Don't quit. I don't care if you've been calling people and your mom, your dad, your girlfriend, now all of a sudden they don't accept your phone calls. Don't quit on yourself. When you get outside this gate, guess what? And then people tell you no at that job interview. And you hear no again, and you hear no again, and you hear no again. Don't quit. And when you go for that license, and you hadn't taken that test, and you've been preparing for it, but guess what? You failed the first time. You might fail the second time. Don't quit. We don't have quit in us. I don't care what somebody may call you. They may call you drug addict, crackhead, drunk, alcoholic, thug, felon, criminal, inmate, no good, low down, worthless, drug dealer, mugger, menace to society, waste of taxpayer dollars. I don't care what people may call you. You make sure a person cannot call you a quitter.
believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me, and I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost, in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.L. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Second by second, you lose the opportunity to become the person you want to be. Or you can stop making excuses and take charge of your fucking life.
Talk in here. Perform in here. When you perform in here, when you go up there, you don't need to talk, do you? It's one of the better highs in life. You don't need to shoot up for it, you don't need to snort it. All you gotta do is sweat for it. Yeah! That's how you gotta feel, man. You got a natural high in here. I swear there's no chemical drug out there that can reproduce the feeling you have of achieving your goals. It's not guesswork, it's the science of intensity. And if you don't have the intensity, don't fucking come in here. Let me jump out of the plane. Let me jump out of a plane and have a malfunction. I got the rest of my life to figure out how to fix it. Maybe only 20 seconds, but it's the rest of my life, you know? But you're never gonna see me found, at my house on the couch with some drug overdose or some half-will or anything. You're gonna see me die in action. Well, that's pursuing my goals, or if I get married, believing in my kids and my family. I'm gonna live until this guy runs out. And if I do it right, I'm gonna have a legacy. That's what I'm building. I'm not building a company. I'm not building wealth. I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm up here because I failed. I continue to fail. I love failure. The indomitable will, if you have a belief you can do something, the only way you grow that, like in the gym, you grow your muscles by actually exercising them. You grow the love of you and your wife by caring for them and having their back. To grow the individual will to become something, you must get comfortable with fear and failure. They must be your best friends. They're the only one that moves that needle of life. Why is that? Because it's a report card back on your shortcut. We stop ourselves before we really need to be stopped.
We listen to society and what the normality, the average people are saying, oh, that's too much, that's too much. Too much for them, man, not too much for you. So go for it, man. Go enter something that you've been scared to do. Just entering it, you feel a sense of pride. How about we fucking grab our nuts for a change and actually mean what we say? Be a pillar in the community, someone whose word isn't just voices, who stands behind it. That's the guy of responsibility. That's the one you can trust. His word means something. That's a role model right there, guys. That's what you want to be. It's not about how big your fucking bicep is. It's about doing what you say you're gonna fucking do. So the reason why people don't put action behind their work and their thought process and what they're saying is because they lose the motivation. They lose that fire inside. You gotta love yourself in order to love somebody else, guys. You gotta be whole and happy with who you are if you never help somebody else out. Anyone that's around you guys that's been for the last couple of years that's always complaining and this and that, kick them to the fucking curb, man. These people that you're around, they're always complaining and everything else. They're taking part of your soul. You only have so much to give every single day. Why waste it on that, guys? This comfort zone I'm in is a fucking danger zone. It's a danger zone because what is it doing? It's stopping you from your true potential. At the end of my life, my tombstone, one thing it'll have on it, no fucking regrets. And that's a good life, man. Life, guys, is the plan of action. If you don't have the plan, you become the plan of someone else's life. You're not running the day's running you. The differential between those people is belief. One person with belief overrides 100 people with just intent. Life's never gonna give it to you on a silver platter. You gotta take what's yours. Everyone wants to be the lawyer, wants to be the doctor, wants to be the inspiration, wants to be someone of principle. No one wants to be forgotten. Is that what you stand behind? Winners! The difference between them and the spectators is the winners have a belief that overrides the crowd's disbelief every single time. Their belief is so strong, even though they hit failure, they get knocked on the ass. They're finding intestinal fortitude to stand back up again, face the same challenge, learning from the previous mistakes, and make it happen. You got one life to live. Today begins, tomorrow continues, and it never ends until you reach your goal and cross the finish line with your hand held victorious. Dance in the rain. So dance, motherfucker, dance! Weakness leaves, pride comes in. Confidence grows. Successful life. That's a good life. That's a life remembered. That's the life I want you to live. Hear a lot of these trainers and stuff. You know, first of all, these fucking trainers, half of them look like they need a fucking trainer to begin with. But anyway, they're preaching these people, you know, you just push it, and the clients who are paying them money, along with the gym membership to come here, right? or telling them, oh, how many do I have to do? How many do you have to fucking do? As many as it's gonna take to transform that fat ass you're fucking carrying around. Why do you have to ask such a stupid question? Right before we set, you had this like little bit cocky attitude inside yourself. You're ready about to begin a transformation. It should fucking fire you up. You shouldn't be like, oh, it's gonna be painful. No! It's gonna be great. Your body in motion. You will remain in motion. Not just in the gym, but outside the gym. Your mind's in motion. Everything's in motion. And when everything's in motion, what happens? You give birth to new opportunities. What does it do? It takes the fucking sway out of it. This ain't no disco ball. The fucking gym. Stop parading around here like you're some fucking princess. Be a servant in here so you can be the master in the future. All those reps, that last one is the one that makes the fucking difference.
I'll return from darkness and will save your precious skin. I will end your suffering and let the healing light come in. Sent by forces beyond salvation, there can be not one sensation.
Outside the box. Self-generate our success. Fuck the handbook someone else wrote. It's your life, your book.
Girl, I'll cover you when the sky comes crashing in. I'll go the distance, lead the way to your darkest sin. Oh, you know there's something coming down.
combinations, that's the recipe we're going to throw in the oven and bake something magical. In terms of life, the answer isn't always revealed forefront. You learn the reason behind it later in life. And later in life, you get hit with adversity where so much is riding on you. Not just you, your family, everything's riding on us. And you overcome it without even losing your wind. It's easy for you because you paid the price and hit failure over and over again here. So when it mattered out there, guys, victory, motherfucker. Who's the victor? You guys are. You know, I just picked up the this month's issue of Forbes magazine. It's called Billionaires. It's on some newsstands right now for April. And you know, the overall alarming fact there, right, was that the majority of the billionaires, there's 200 and some in 2001, now it's over 400 in 2011. So much growth of billionaires. And if you look at the stats and they broke it down, how were they made? Were they made by, you know, inheritance? Or were they self-generated, self-created? And majority, 60% of all billionaires are self-created. Think of that, guys, because what that means is that these guys are no different than us. They had an idea, or they had an opportunity slap them in the face at any given time. And if we think about it and we dissect our day, we have opportunities coming up every single day. It's our ability or inability to notice them and then to react to them. So what happens with these opportunities that come and go, they produce a byproduct of water. When I say water, two different types of water. One's powerful and one's submissive. The submissive one would be tears of water, crying. The powerful water is the sweat that comes out. Both water, right? So my question would be, for all these people that cry out there, they cry about opportunities missed instead of smiling for opportunities lived.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away. Feels so good. Feel so free. Ain't no place like home, baby. Ain't no place like home. I'm coming home. Coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
Every man has a wild beast within him. And you gotta be a beast. That's the only way they will respect you.
When the sun rises, I wake up and chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast. I'm a motherfucking 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 beast.
I don't party every night. I don't get wasted. I don't pop bottles. I work out. I don't bother you, so don't judge me. You can have the clubs and the flashy life. I'll take the darkness at the gym all day, every day.
I control my breath, keep my body ready, focus on the finish, and keep my head steady. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Watch out! I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a fucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. Fucking motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast.
That's why we live in this world.
You know what? I'm a motherfucking beast. 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 You know what? I'm a beast. Picture me climbing, tooth and nail till I'm at the top. Jump without a net, never break a sweat, 'cause I live my life like it's all I got. I'll never flinch, I'll never close my eyes. Have you ever seen a beast show fear before it dies? All day, all night, building my life. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a fucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. Fucking motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. You know what? 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 I'm a motherfucking beast.
I don't want a physique that looks average, something that's reachable. I want something that's unattainable, that looks like so hard to get. You know, but any of you guys can reach that physique too, because it's all in the mind. If the mind can conceive it, you will achieve it, okay? Because normal sucks.
I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a fucking motherfucking beast.
The king!
We learn and perform impossible things because we are members of the human race. And the human race is filled with